win on the road last week against Bedford. You must have been pleased to come through that bonus point win and stay on top of the table.
Yeah, I think Bedford have been getting better all season. Bit more continuity in that you saw in the game how dangerous they are with their offloading game. So really pleased to come through with the 5 points. I didn't think we were at our absolute best, but that's probably credit to Bedford because they caused us problems.
And a big week ahead for the club, one that could define our season. How excited are you for this mouth-watering clash here at the club?
We're extremely excited to play Doncaster. We played them earlier in the season, and I think they've had a brilliant season. It's great that the game's going to come down to 2 teams with something really on the line this weekend. It'll be a tough game, but I think on top of that, the excitement of having fans back in the stadium as well, I think we're all absolutely looking forward to it, and probably seeing a few of the games, football and rugby, over the last couple of, or the last 7 days, where there's been a small number of fans in the stadium. It's almost been kind of surreal to see it. So it's our turn Saturday and we can't wait.
And how well do you feel the guys are prepped? Obviously, we had the Friday game, so had a little bit longer to get ready for it. But obviously, Doncaster side that are coming here on rich vein of form like we are.
Yeah, look, they train on a 3G pitch. They'll be used to it. Our guys will be fully prepped. We know what to expect from them. I'm sure they'll have a few little tricks up their sleeve as well, but we're confident in our own ability. We'll concentrate on ourselves a lot this week, make sure we get our detail right, and then ultimately we have to execute on Saturday.
And obviously they've got threats across the board, but what is it that's made you and the other coaches take note of them ahead of the weekend?
I think all round they're good. They've got a good set piece. If you look at them, they don't concede many points. They defend extremely well. Sam Olver's got good variation to his kicking game, attacking kicks in behind. So they'll cause problems there, and they've got some dangerous back 3 players as well. Some of their wings work really hard off their wing, and they come in at various angles, and they caused us problems here last time we played them. So threats throughout the board. We've got to make sure that we deal with their threats, but we're able to implement our game on them as well.
And as you mentioned before, that obviously a massive occasion for the club, not just the fact of trying to book that place in the playoffs, but having fans back here. How much have you and the guys missed having fans back here in that atmosphere on a match day?
Yeah, it's strange. It's not even just the actual, there's little things, isn't it? It's after the game, speaking to supporters around the bar area, and it's in the game, with no supporters here, you hear every hit. It sounds so much worse. And having that atmosphere and the ebbs and flows of game, they're little things that really make a difference to the players. And yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We're hoping to see a big crowd down here. Lots of people that we haven't seen in a long time, and hopefully we've done them proud in the interim by getting some good results. And there's a brilliant game to come down and watch on Saturday.
And final one for me, a few changes across the park. Half-back pairing changing with Willis and Jordan Burns coming back in. What are the thoughts behind them changes just ahead of the weekend?
Yeah, look, we've got, obviously Craig was injured or didn't quite make it for Bedford, so Shinks came in and did a good job. And obviously at half-back, Burnsy's been scoring lots of tries. Hampo's still in the squad, and both 2 very good players. So just in terms of who's going to start, who's going to finish the game for us, we're able to play that variation of what we think suits the game from the off.
And I guess one eye, almost obviously you've got to concentrate on this weekend and make sure you get that result, but a little bit of one eye on what could be the following weeks as well, and having that bit of rotation.
Yes and no. I mean, ultimately, if we don't win this week, it's goodbye, see you later, and off on our, I wouldn't say holidays, but off on our off season. So we'll deal with this week first, and then we've picked a team that we think is good enough to go and beat Doncaster, and it's our strongest team available this week. So we know we have to be at our best to do that, and then if we perform well and we get the result, then we can look at what happens after that.